What's going on, everybody? This is Mario Alston-Perez of the Level Group, New York City. Right now, currently, we're in beautiful London, England. Yes, the sky is blue. I can't believe it because most time you see London, England is always wet and cloudy. So just to let us make sure that we know we're in London, England, let's drop a couple raindrops. There we go. All right. So now it's official. London, England. Yeah, man. Well, today I just want to basically touch back bases with you guys. I dropped a previous video basically stating why you should have a real estate agent, because a lot of people had a perception of real estate agents just open the door, show your apartment, and get a commission check off of that, which is a big misconception. A lot of people also feel that they have all the resources on the internet, and they can be able to locate or purchase a property on their own through their own channels without using a real estate agent. Some do okay, but let's be real, many don't. So if you wanted the same thing, let me give you 10 reasons why you might consider hiring a real estate professional. All right. First thing is education and experience. You don't need to know everything about buying and selling real estate if you hire a real estate professional who does. That's the first thing. Actually, I think Henry Ford once said that when you hire people smarter than you are actually smarter than they are. So, but the trick is to find the right person, of course. And for the most part, hiring a real estate agent, all of them mostly is going to cost you the same amount, no matter who you hire. Most real estate agents, the average is usually between 5 and 6% commission that they may charge in terms of listing a property. But why not hire a real estate agent who has the education and experience in this field of real estate? I mean, I can go to court and try to learn different laws and traffic rulings and try to defend myself in traffic court. But I don't have time for that. And I'm not a professional. So why not I hire a lawyer? Because that's what they do. This is their profession. Just like you hire dog walkers, you hire chefs, you hire nannies, people professional who know how to handle kids, know CPR, dog walkers who know how to handle dogs, who know how to medicate dogs if something happens with a pet that you have. You pay to go out and eat at a restaurant, so you're basically paying a chef to cook for you at times. So these are services that people provide that will save you time. And real estate agent is no different. They'll save you time, money, headaches, a lot more than what I'm probably saying. So that's one reason why you should definitely consider hiring a pro. All right, and the second reason, basically, a real estate agent can be like a buffer. A lot of you guys go out, I'm sure, to open houses or property showings, and as soon as you walk in, you're like attacked. You got all these agents coming up to you. Hey, you looking for a property? You looking for an agent? And it's like I guess like it's more like a car lot. Go to a car lot and you got all these people running at you, trying to sell you a car and trying to get your business. Well, if you have a real estate agent with you, they're your blocker. They're your buffer. So basically, they're there to block all those agents away from you because look, you're already taken. You don't need anyone. You already have an agent who's there, who's experienced, who is gonna help you out in terms of buying property and showing you property. So that's another thing. Because I know me personally, I walk in the store, I hate people coming up to me and following me everywhere I go, asking me, "You need help? You need help? You need help?" No. So that's one thing. Second thing. Thirdly, neighborhood knowledge. You know, if you're not, like I said, a professional real estate agent who really knows neighborhoods, you might not know about a neighborhood. You might not even know what's in your city if you don't really get out like that and really explore your city or your town. But a real estate agent, this is their job. They get out every day mostly and explore the city, find out new developments, new restaurants, new areas of the city that's coming up, the new wave of gentrification. They know all these things. At least a good one should know all these things. And that's another reason why you should have a real estate agent, because they have intimate knowledge and where to find the buzz about the neighborhood or neighborhood you should be in. Also, they know usually the comparables in whatever neighborhood you want to try to move in, so they can tell you the price ranges in terms of what houses are selling for, average list and sale prices for houses in a certain neighborhood. So that's knowledge that an agent can give you. Demographics, school, crime, all this type of information that agent can look up for you and provide this knowledge for you where it saves you time from having to do so. Because a lot of people, may know a house down the street that was on the market for, let's say, $450,000, right? Um, but the agent is the one who will tell you if that house had upgrades and why it sold only for 285. You know, so agent can basically help you out in all those aspects in terms of giving you neighborhood knowledge and giving you the insight about areas that you considering moving in or areas you may have not even considered moving in. Number four, I think I would say price guidance. Um, a lot of people may believe that agents actually select prices for sellers or buyers, but agents actually do not select the prices. Agents just kind of guide clients to make the right choices for themselves. But they use definitely data and information about the neighborhood, about the houses that sold in the neighborhood to make that um, informed decision about where you should price your home. And a lot of agents, will basically weigh all the data supplied to them and choose a price. Then they base it on the market supply, demand, and the conditions. And the agent will revise a negotiation strategy to basically get you uh, to get the seller to come down or to get the seller to get the buyer to come up, depending on who the agent is representing. So that's a key factor. Whereas it's very hard for you to do that if you didn't know the stats, the market. So an agent can basically inform you of all these different strategies and negotiations. Number five, I think the market conditions. Agent, this is his profession, so he knows about all the market conditions that basically govern in selling or buying a home. He will basically go over the average per square foot cost of similar homes in the area. He will tell you about the median average sales prices in the area, how many days a house has been on the market in a certain area. He'll let you know about the list prices in the area and compare that to the sold prices in the area. So that way you can make an actual informed decision about a certain area, and that'll basically weigh a lot on your decision on how you would come in terms of buying a house or either pricing or selling a house. And six, I think it's six. I'm six, right? Six, I think professional networking. An agent, his main job, well, for him to be a successful agent, is to get out and network, to meet professionals and engage uh, in communication and information, exchanging information to basically find out different things about the current area, about the current market, about the current city. And so real estate agents basically use other professionals that provide services that you need to buy or sell a house. You know, like I also said, like moving companies, I said in the previous video, agents should know moving companies and know about furniture companies or different services that you may need, construction companies that you may need. They might not necessarily recommend a certain company just because of the liability aspect of it, but they definitely can go and look up the most reputable, efficient companies that are out there that have a competitive price, and agents can give you that list of references and basically help you make a decision who you like to go with in terms of whatever you need to have done. Seven, probably one of the most difficult and most necessary jobs that you need to have is negotiation skills. It's very hard to negotiate without being the middleman, because when you're negotiating for your own stuff, a lot of times you have your own passion into it, and your passion can get in the way of seeing the actual uh, big picture of it all. And usually the most top producing agents negotiate well because they usually leave their emotions out of the picture. It's easier to negotiate something when you're not emotionally attached to it. And they're skilled in negotiating. This is what we do. This is what we train for. This is our profession. So we have many tricks and trades to negotiate, and we use all this data and comparables to negotiate the price. So that's another big thing. And these agents, if you let's say you're going on your own trying to sell your house by yourself, and the buyer has an agent, you know, the buyer actually has an advantage because they have a professionally trained agent with them who's negotiating the deal, who knows real estate, who knows the comparables, who knows the market, and you're just trying to go off of your passion for the place, of how much you put into this place, how much you feel like it may be worth. And this buyer's agent is not going to basically negotiate with you. He has fiduciary responsibility to the buyer. So he's not going to tell you any information or give you any kind of clue of what the buyer is willing to pay or what the buyer wants to pay for your property. And you're kind of just there with no kind of negotiation because you're just going off of what you want to price the place. And sometimes you will come down a whole lot to sell the place just because you don't know negotiation skills and know the trends and the data to support why you should list it at a certain price or why you should sell at a certain price. So that's another thing. Negotiation is very important. And I've seen a lot of FBOs who try to basically that's for sale by owner, FBO. FBOs try to sell their own house and end up leaving a lot of money on the table because they didn't know how to negotiate with the experienced real estate agent. 8, paperwork. There is so much paperwork involved now in terms of real estate. It's ridiculous. You'll think you're doing taxes almost because there's so much paperwork involved. I heard back in like 1970s, there's only like one page to basically fill out when you're selling a home. Well, that's not anymore. Now there's over like 10 pages or more of documentation that you have to fill out, not including like federal and state mandated disclosures, and even your firms, the real estate agent firms disclosures you have to fill out when you're selling or buying a home. So it's so much paperwork, and you gotta really know what paperwork you need to fill out to make this a legal binding contract under your state or city. So you got to really know um, in terms of your documentation and handling that paperwork, because one mistake or omission could land you in court and cost you thousands of dollars. So definitely consider that as well. And also, a good real estate agent. After you say you sell your house and after the closing, I've seen things happen where after the closing, things come up. For example, taxes. Um, taxing authorities basically will try to come and collect property tax assessments from you, dock stamps, fees from you, or transfer taxes. They'll try to charge you transfer taxes because they've been in this whole closing process. Let's say a month to 2 or 3 months been going by. None of this stuff is probably being getting paid. So you fall months behind, and from one seller to the next seller, the invoices are mixed up. So now they're giving you the invoices of this of the previous owner um, when the invoice should go to them, but they give you their invoices for the months that they still own the house. And that's where a key factor where a real estate agent can come in. If you have a real estate agent at your closing who represent you, could come in and easily straighten it all out, straighten out all the confusion for you. And this is another good aspect of having a real estate agent. And a really good real estate agent after closing, doesn't just get the commission and run. They usually stay in contact with you. They usually will call you, usually send out marketing material to you to stay in contact with you, because this is not a business where you want to keep trying to look for new clients all the time. This is a business where you want to repeat buyers, repeat sellers that you represent, because most people rent, then they want to buy, then they sell their home, they want to buy another one, and it's easier for real estate agents just to have that one client through the whole process instead of having to go out every week and trying to find a new client. Most real estate agents have to do that. Not that successful in this business. And that's good to have a worthy, honest agent that does that for you. I think we're number 10. Um, Basically, number 10, I would say, you just want to, I guess, to piggyback what I was just saying, you just want to, develop, an agent wants to develop relationships for future business. So you basically just want to continue to have an agent who will continue to contact you and keep you in the loop, let you know how the market is doing, uh, tells you what new developments are coming to your neighborhood that could negatively affect your neighborhood or positively affect your neighborhood. And so if you have a good agent, that good agent usually will keep in contact with you. Also send out mail market updates, stuff like that to your home, so that when you're ready to sell your home or buy your new home, they're there for you. I know I went through a lot of things. I hope some of this stuff stuck with you or helped you out, of why you should actually consider using a real estate agent in any form of fashion in terms of even renting a new property, because it's very important that you have somebody there who represents you, and it takes a lot of stress off yourself, and you can kind of continue to do what you normally do in your own business. Everybody knows time is money. Time is precious. You don't have time, like most people. I don't have time to even wash my own clothes, man. I can't. I don't have time to go in the laundromat and sit there for 3 hours. So now I take advantage of the service where you drop your clothes off, and I come back and pick it up when I have time. This is how the world is starting to. Well, it's been like this, but this is how the world is. You use people that are good at what they do, who treat you right, who gives you professionalism, who knows what they're talking about. Experienced agents. But guys, I will always be here to help you out. I will continue to post different information and different advice and tips. I'll try to continue to do these videos as well. I hope you don't judge me too harshly. This is like my first time ever starting to do videos and things like this. Um, but I hope you did learn something, and that's really all that matters. Um, no matter how I delivered it, right? But I'm sure as I continue, I will get better at this as well. Once again, follow me on Facebook, um, Mario Alston-Perez, Instagram, map_prop, PROP. Um, Also, if you need any email questions, I'm at marioaustinperez@gmail.com. Check me out on Level Group, Realty.com. Anytime you need me, I'm here for you. Thank you guys. Love you.